Hello everyone, and welcome back to Terraria. When we last left off, we beat the Eater of Worlds, two snowball lancers. This time we're going to, well, try to find where this, never mind, he's dead. I was gonna say, try to find where this Cox's body is, but he exploded. I guess we'll need this. Should I try to fight Wiimat's boss fights with their things? What I mean by that is, like, should I Wiimat's boss fights using snowball lancers to keep up with the Piano challenge, or... Then again, I think... Wait, what? That's not the right button. This is the right button. What can we make at the moment? We have like 7 jungle spores, so... Despite spending a good amount of time in the jungle, definitely, so that's the word I'll use. You're not good enough just yet. But something I should do is, probably make another base inside the, like, here. If I had to guess, like, yeah, make a base there, or thinking that, no, that might be too low for purity. I'll probably make it inside one of these trees, I believe. Actually, no, they're higher up, which means we'll probably can't have purity up there. So yeah, make it up in the purity up there. I probably could have done some more fishing, but big choice. I could explore the desert a bit more to get some fast statues. A lot of options for today. But let's go make some housing. That should be a simple one. It's already night, so it's gonna go great, I can already tell. I'm probably just gonna make some box houses. We also got a golden fishing bug net from our first thing. Like it was nothing, because it is nothing. It's that easy to get golden fishing nets, don't worry about it. Don't worry about how you got your own tactics and things. Just fish accidentally get a golden bug net, and then you don't need to worry about like collecting bait, needing a lava bug net to catch any bait or anything. Heck, this is strong enough to even break glass, as you can see. But the normal bug net cannot do. Truly powers that are meant for me. And you, if you buy this, I'm not gonna do the impulsive thing. So then, oh, that's done. Dragonflies are useful. I think healish. Yeah, like healish. This feels right. Like the underground is like there, so yeah. I pretty much cannot go into this portion right here. You know, where we have our famed jungle brick. Like, yeah, like we still have this. You didn't mind the breakout. That's so cool. It really is just like I didn't do anything about that. Like yeah, like that is just a Jetson self. And I guess we're just high enough to not spawn the dungeon guardian. The dungeon guardian. It's the dungeon guardian, not the jungle guardian. What even is the jungle guardian? I guess the theoretical being that would be the people who enter the temple to Oli, but that does not exist. Oh, well, that's indeed a location that we did not explore. Gotta move. Gotta move up. Gotta move up. There we go. Nope. No, yeah. But you're supposed to that's better. Of course, the last place you have a look. So correctly. Natural walls, yeah. So we shall take those. And this. Hey! No, today I can't move forwards a bit. And you know what? Here feels like a lovely spot. It's well guarded, protected, has no outside threats. Put like a door here and then boom, it's basically part of the scenery now. Yeah, I'm going to like... You know what? Let me go back, get some living wood stabs and like... I found out living wood, that doesn't feel right for what I'm going to do. What blocks do I have access to anyway? Well, let's see. And the handy dandy furniture maker. Living wood stuff, yes. You know what? I'm making a clock for this building. Living wood stuff. A lamp, like a chandelier. Candle. One has to have the sofa, of course. Like, what good house wouldn't have a sofa? One will have a drawer. The other two will have tables. And we already have 2 shelves, so yeah. Actually, just realized something, we do not need the second thing. We have the loom, which counts as a thing, I believe. Let's just go that way. So that's back to its base components. Success. A runic pixie. How quaint. Anyway, where's my living wood block? Actually, find out living wood I want to. Again, I say living wood, but I don't actually think I want to make out of living wood. It's just, yeah, I don't think I want to make out of living wood. The main thing though. Maybe more favorable. I do like its design. That's fit the vibe I want to go with, yes. So, for that, we have that. Oh yeah, we have to have orbs for water leaves. We could make out... We could make the background out of office blocks, yes. So, some office blocks. Could try some of these, yeah. Ooh, falling star stuff. That is. Didn't know we had that option, but also support the office walls to office walls. Fallen star things, eh? Maybe I can make it. Some of it. Not. I'll make a chair and a door. And that should be good for like a part of the wall, part of the building. Yeah. Should be like a mixture of like stars and stuff. I'm a genius with wordplay, yes I know. I know how words work. I need to get better at explaining things. That's definitely something I learned in the problem I have. A lack of explaining, though. Oh well! That's definitely a thing that has to be, like, real deal to you later. I said real deal to you later, not now! There are some items. And... what? Let's see, it's like... well, I mean... I guess... using an anagram, I mean, I could dig that down, like, be cool. You know what? Yeah, it's gonna dig that down to be cool. Actually, I could use Stardor to, like, with this area, did I not? Like, yeah, if I put, like, a Stardor heal. I mean, I have a Warfence. Right? You take a Warfence. Yeah, it's like, look at that. Like, the secret, like, it's like a secret passage of sorts. Instead of using, or maybe instead of that, I use, hold up, got a better idea. Instead of that, I, well, fight the eye. It's on the eye clearly, so it's like, not a big deal. Maybe I actually use this door instead. Yeah, stand I'm trying to get at, like, let me just break this whole thing down. Break this. Use the thing here. And now that, we grab that and put the living wood door over on this side so it fits the secret door living wood stylings. You see? I think I don't like it there actually. I think I want here. There, yeah, there. Ta-da! Works out perfectly. Now it looks like a secret door. So now that is put that away. We just dig down a bit more and begin terraforming. So this is just an impromptu building session, ladies and gentlemen. If you're expecting progress today, don't. Unless the video tells us otherwise, then do. Yeah, it's like I could probably like, I mean, I like it not being able to be attacked by mobs in the worst case scenario. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it that way. It'll make it mildly annoying to get it past the dungeon. Well, obviously the time I use this to get to the dungeon, but well, the arm seal is about to get a new home. How about office wall? I mean, it works weirdly enough. And then put that there. And ta-da! Now all I was missing is everything else that matters. So I put it like that. Put the drawer here. And that there. Would you look at that? That's now out of the house. So that could like in fact is embed it. So probably make this a bit slanted. And extend the house to like this. To make it like a self-mushroom of sorts. Something like that. Yeah. There we go. Oh wait. I also wanted to try and this counts. What does this count as? This count as well, a loom for clay materials and stuff, but not you. I do want to, yeah, I do want to have like the, and also maybe something closer to like this. I could have it like this. Let me try sprinkling a few stars into it. Yeah, something like that. Then from there, I could make it out of. You can only make a fey workbench out of clay blocks. No. So that you can make fey. Well, of course you can only make fey walling. Like, something I was thinking of is like maybe adding a sweet foot. Why did the arm seal die? Yeah, it's just kinda like that, eh? How did the arm seal die? Terrible. Okay, so that's what it looks like, eh? Catch to see you. Alright. I want it over here. There we go. Which means I move that. Okay, we're not using that. We're using not that easel. Aha! The clock goes here. And we have steel there. Now we put the living wood front table there. Well, we still put the candle. There we go. That works. Yeah. So that's taken care of. I'll probably keep this vibe of having the doorways be made out of the stars. And a bit of the walls. Oh! They're up there. He's up there now. Brilliant. Of course. So, this is not what you're expecting from a Terraria playthrough. But, you know. Yeah, that's about it. I am only mildly interested. I'm definitely not keeping up with the dialogue. I think something like that would work. Yeah. Maybe bend the bottom part and top part of it. Anything like that. I think that's a bit more battle. Yeah, then from there, we fall down here. Onto a root of gold. Oh, stars. Yeah, I actually like that bit. Maybe like that. So now it's blending into that. You enter there's the falling star house. Since if it had a theme, it's gonna be falling star themed. So I'm definitely going to use the Fey block. I'm going to use these blocks to make the surrounding ground out of. There we go. Actually, it does have the same, like... I mean, yeah, really enough does have like a similar texture to like the thing, to like the trees. So like, so yeah, that works for me. Maybe like a bit of embedding. And if I go a bit more of the ground to the Feywood to give off a vibe. I'm an amateur artist, amateur builder, amateur. So that's way too small for a house. There we go. All this just to make a fancy, like, brick. And I'm gonna keep it that way. It will be the fanciest brick house. We didn't have the fancy brick house door. You know what? Like that. There. Actually, I do it like Actually, no, it does fit that place. How it comes down to there. I was like, actually, could make it just like that. Look like a cool thing. As yeah, it's like a bit of a story. A bit of a story. I'll turn the rest of it into walls. So I have a nice number of walls. And now, pretty much the idea, like from here and here. That. So there we go. Probably like fit some there as well. And you know what? I'm gonna turn that into those. So kind of, you see like the vibe I'm trying to get at here, like it looking like it's the lighting and stuff is coming from the ground. But so I guess I want to do that a bit more. Of course, let me convert some of these walls back. We're down to walls now, so let's convert them back. I got glue on my hands. Okay, and I can tell my fingers. But anyway. So, that. Thanks. My rare objects. So if I do it like that, it looks like it, again, looks like it's melting from the ground, almost. Yeah, so for there. So this can be the drawer. And it's almost blooming if I use this section to give off the vibe of it blooming from the ground. Yeah. I guess I'll dig slightly deeper down to get the iron stuff to really sell the vibe. Like, it'll be all in the dark, so it's not like it can be seen all that well. So let's like do that. And then take a bit of the door to blend back in. And then like use this gold material to blend into the ground, like so. Maybe, actually, nah. I think making that wood material actually work better. Yeah, I think that's better. Now, that... we just line this up to make it look like a better housing. And bada bing bada boom. Yeah, I don't like. I think I do want to push it back. Just the tile more. It means I have to get more walling. I can always be fine with a thing, I guess. Guess it shows that I'm a true artiste, fake artiste, poser artiste. I'm a true poser artiste. Poser artiste that knows. Again. This thing was like a thing. Yeah, that. It would then be like that, and ba bing ba boom. Ta-da! Okay, do I like how it's now? I mean, you got compared to myself, it's like, it can now be put down here. Like, yeah. This means I have to go move the other junk souls and stuff, and like, effectively, we do the embellishment. Yeah, it'll be like that. 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 I think syllables of 2, 4. Now that I made that, you know what? I guess if I, now that I'm working on this, kind of one of those things, it's like, I could do it like that now. I do not base it off of what I see up here, but more what I see down here. There we go, so I think that's actually more better, yeah. There we go. But I still need the whole vibe of like it waking up and all that, so he ought to do good enough. Yes. Heal. Anyone who has a real eye for design will probably kill me in the comments, but no one wants to see these videos, as I always say. So what do I kill? You're not here anyway. Actually, it's kind of more like heal. Yeah. And then we get like that material. I like it. It's still it's still uneven, but at the same time I think that's like 10 points. Metal's not really all that even. But I'm done with the random build I was making. Now I just have to like finagle how I get in. Luckily no one else can get in besides there. Luckily the undead can also not get into this bunker. It's the most safest bunker I know of. Like requiring like 15 fancy footworks. Just to get jumped anyway. Well, we're planning to start with this. You know what? Going down. I'm debating on putting up goddamn doors there, knowing full well that Platinum will do an event that will merely break the design function. Stupid things. See, light source at a table. Of course, the loom does not count as a table. While but I'll try if I'm able. Something tells me I think your name is Mabel. No, it's no. I'm gonna get the spotlight on top of the couch. And now that, do that. And now this, we can... No, I'm making a step. I'm using last of the things to make this glorious. Look at that. Oh, very Corey style links, actually. There we go. Now, does it look as weird? I just gotta realize how Corby it all looks. Convert everything back to office blocks and then use those office blocks to make platforms! You can make office platforms, right? Yes, you can. Behold, the power of a minimum wage job! We shall use that to defeat Skeletron! You have no idea what hit him. I guess in random job things, I think the hardest job might be a police officer, like one of the two. Just comment in the comments. What do you think is the hardest job to look at? I'm putting my bet on any job that requires you to actually fight things. Because that puts yourself in way more danger, and usually it's pretty easy to mess up and die. I guess the throwing bombs would probably be the hardest job. I mean, if you fail, it's not like you have to live with the consequences most of the time. So I'd probably say souls. Because you not only do you risk dying, but you also risk of being permanently having a mental assault known as PTSD. That's just like spooky. That just like happens to people. No rhyme or whim or reasoning. So that's that. Yes. So yeah. I have so much inventory problems. I shall deal with all the inventory problems by defeating the evil and depressing skeleton with office owl. I probably should make it to prepare myself a bit for things to come. I'm gonna put that on heal. Yeah, I think menacing thing is a bit more useful for me than office supply times. Okay, got it. So yep, the power of roller skating. So as I have learned, trains only require a rail to drive on. My evidence is density attack. I think. I don't know. I have not seen the game. All I know is that quite a few VTools I know of are in it. Like RT. He's a VTuber, right? I don't think Quintanos is. I don't know. They seem strange. I'm a comedic genius. So, you'll use that line. The power of just picking one line and knowing the actual names of things. Yeah. So, Okay, how do I annoy the most amount of people with one sentence? I need to brainstorm this. This is quite oh right, this counts as a... I forgot this counts as the end of the world! Yes! I forgot about that detail. I could theoretically get some pals from this. This was in fact a motion of the ocean. So that, we have that, and that means we can again pretty much take the whole thing of like so why am I always saying Wall Plus? The Wall Plus is not every boss! What am I even talking about at this point? Ah! But yeah, Skeletron. Okay, I guess I have like 2 checks here. Check 1. Okay, that's not gonna work. I can already tell why this is not gonna work. If you didn't know it's not gonna work, it's gotta have roller skates on. But if I didn't have roller skates on, it would work. No, I really should have used the... no. It would only kind of work. Not really. But let's go high up. It is a valid strategy. I will give you that. That's in the deal. I attracted Harpies from that? Harpies actually found my location from my 0.0 seconds in the sky. That's not what I want to do. So what we can tell those to die. I thought we were out of platforms, not that we still had plenty more. I could definitely go for a second snail. Like as we saw from the Eater Worlds, right? A 3-layered platform for these things is useful. Yeah, let's go make that. Is this good enough for lunatic cultists as well? That means I think lunatic cultists might be 4-layered platforms, and we might want to expand the office space to above the dungeon, like some evil contractor. Yes, we shall perform evil contracting. Get contracted. Alright, so perform more evil contracting. We shall in fact even add 2 more layers because of it. Yes. I guess we'll leave land hold. Because we're evil. Ignore me immediately planting a tree down. Nah. See, the boards! The boards did absolutely nothing. I was gonna blame them for no reason. Over here is where we can have pals. Yes. I can sense it. This is where the pals will be. Yes, you don't need to worry about the details. I got them all figured out. Let's move that. That there. Let's mine this out. This should be like a pretty good spot for owl hunting. So then, with all of that in mind, get that down. Then we can move all the walling. I think if I had thought bombs, this would be so much more easier. Right, you have to be like this warm's dead. Man, there's a lot of goblin scats around, but nothing I actually care about. I still sound like a goat. There's that. There's this. There's more iron for us to eat later. Well, not eat, drink. We drink iron, we don't eat iron. Wow, you crazy? Why would you eat iron? No? I see. The proper way of digesting iron is to drink it. Any other way is silly. Isn't that right, Rainbow Boulder? Boulder may have rainbows. I mean, it's the same logic for, like, lead. Don't actually do that. Lead is highly poisonous, but unless you can try, well, it's only highly poisonous if you eat lead. Drinking lead is perfectly fine and safe. Trust me, I am not a doctor. Okay, yeah, now he doesn't, like, do something like that. bulk up the land a bit to make this work better. And Baba Booey. We have a large amount of land for some random aspiring goblins to take pals from. Then we can take the pals from them. It's a wonderful cycle of honor where we just get robbed from people who are robbing people. You don't give the money back to the people that you robbed. You just take and leave. Spoken like a true hero. Alright then. As always, the plan symbol. We put that there. We put this one here. And we go back and forth. That sounds like a plan. I'll be taking this back with me. And I think we use the tackle. I think this is kind of populous. Okay, so now back to the bunker, the city of the forest. Yes. This is all going according to plan. And now that we can, like, I forgot that's what you look like. Yeah, I guess I'll sell that. I don't need like 3 planks of wood. Actually, no, wait. Chuck. Put no seal. Leave and come back. Just like take a few steps out, then come back up. What am I missing? It should be a place. Every other place was a place. Why is it not a place? What's not placing? It's not evil. It's not dark. It's not underground. It's not Ethel. What am I missing? Wow, pets? Fine then, I'll give you a cup. Actually, no, I just go to the jobs and get a cat like that way. And I'll put on later. The others is up here. Yeah, okay, you'll find get cat, get dog. The ocean is here. Oh, we can actually get a wall, digging wall. I do not have money for a digging wall. Go back here. That was just like a long pause for no reason. My bad, people. I don't need to fill every sound, every silence with noise, but I want to. That's where that line ends. Just like, I know I can like take a stop to formulate my sentences better, but what if I didn't? What if I always sounded stupid forevermore? You see, it's a genius plan that makes it so that no one can take me seriously. Shoot, like, I can't even joke about that. Like, not in the sense of, yes, if I say every word that came to my mind, but then the words actually did come to my mind. It's like, I'm not saying that. So it's clear I cannot keep up to my logic, and this should be barred from having logic. Yes, that makes sense. Totally. Don't take your messages from a guy who barely knows sentences anyway. All I know is that the man who speaks in hands is a pirate now, and all green. You know what? This would be a funny way of testing out how skilled we become. What do you mean the nostalgia? What did the nostalgia? I could get that. Never mind, I'm not getting that. Why would I wait to the file? There, bones! I would talk to Norse, but she's a bit preoccupied, you know, with the whole not being alive thing. Now, so that pile of water was too small for me to use. Fun fact. So then we slide right in. Through this door, through this door, that door. Encounter the unconscious man again? Where is this man? Why is he unconscious? I mean, okay. I see. I don't know where the man is, but I do know why he... I know who the man is, but I don't know why he's unconscious. Is the unconscious man still alive? No, he's dead. I guess I'll never encounter the unconscious man. I could never use high tactics. Or anything like the sorts. Aha! Force pylon! Actually, no, battle plan. You see, why ever go inside the place? I'm a genius! Let's put the pylon outside of the place that I put up shop. No one will know the difference. It's costing time, maybe. Ouch! It's getting what's my hands that? Oh, I forgot the new song for Skeleton. Okay, it's working surprisingly well, actually. I don't do a lot of damage, but I do a lot of damage in rapid fire. Heal up, die more. It's looking better than it really should, honestly. But the power of office spaces compels you. Get yeeted into the back rooms. Dang it. Dang it! Okay, the back rooms is not helping me. I don't know why I thought it would help me, actually. Why would the back rooms help me in particular? Because I'm using snowball launchers, that's what. Nope. Gotta bait out the lies. Gotta throw in more snowball launchers. Yes, that was words I said. Those will indeed a sentence. You cannot challenge me. I know what sentences are. Sentence this out. Ah, life. Okay, so let's do that. That's fail. Now we to set off the power of snowball launchers. I've used snowball launchers to fight every boss in Beyond mode. To showcase that snowball launchers are in fact the greatest century of all time. Dang it! Okay, well, I was doing surprisingly well with no buffs, no health, no planning, no space, no passives either. All I'm saying, you gotta give me credit for you gotta see the value of stuff. Imagine I use like an actual minion along with that. It's like, mwah, I could actually win that. Yeah, I forgot I made the greaves, but we got the these greaves. This helmet's also equally useless, by the way. I probably should make a better helmet. But I don't have one. Actually, when is the problem I didn't have enough, I didn't make materials. Demonite, go! Yeah, nah, that's a lot of Demonite. Right, that's the chest that's supposed to be put with all the pillow stuff that quickly did not focus on anything. Yes. Actually, wait. I exit forced. Never leave home without a nightmare pickaxe. Now that, I feel like we got, like, an ancient helmet for that. Oh, wasn't this an ancient gold helmet? Probably it's the ancient gold helmet, actually. Yeah, I think it's the ancient gold helmet. Yeah, it is the ancient gold helmet. We got ancient leggings, and nothing else. Right. Boots are completely useless to me when I have skates! Yeah, this is increased critical strike chance, but this is way critical strike chance. It both does the same thing, but this is a battle. Why even Basel? Yeah, it does count as a set bonus, so if I need like... Okay, like... What do I actually need from like Okay, I'll need okay, I can't get any more things from that, got it. Okay, yeah, no. I'll just have to make do of this. But for now, I shall be smart and try to collect my prerequisite amount of, well, spores. For spore hunting this time. Ladies and gentlemen. Actually, looking at the time, I think we go spore hunting next time. So for that, thank you all so much for watching. I think probably dismantle the golden pickaxe. Thank you all so much for watching. See you next time for what I'm doing next, and I hope to see you around. Bye bye. And also, I guess like, no, I'm just gonna do it for the end of this episode. We shall go back to Sonic and all Boston. See you all then. The age of the goat is over. Long live the age of man.